gotta ask you, how you feel about Big Mom passing away?
Oh, that was sad. To see that she never quite, got the justice that she deserved on who actually killed her son. I bet that was heartbreaking to her. I feel like, I feel like I know Diddy ain't really do nothing to help the situation either, because she never really quite got the money she deserved from Biggie estate. And I don't know, bro. I just feel like Diddy just did everybody dirty, including Biggie Mama. And rest in peace to Miss Wallace. And I feel like she passed with a broken heart. Well, she transitioned with a broken heart by not knowing that her baby boy, not knowing who her baby boy killer was. I know that's heartbreaking, and that's how I feel about it. I feel like she was heartbroken. And rest in peace to Miss Wallace. And it's just another icing on the cake of why Diddy is getting this karma right now. Truthfully, another icing on the cake. Rest in peace to Miss Wallace.
I know a lot of people that feel that same way, but why do you feel like Diddy did her wrong?
Because contract wise, I know this for sure from the insight at Bad Boy. I know one thing that Biggie tried to do. And mind you, Biggie was way before me. When he passed, I was like 11. But being at Bad Boy for the time I was there, rumors used to go around. Of course, people had they likes and don't likes about Diddy, working with Diddy. And I used to hear rumors of um within the contract of Biggie wanting to go solo, uh that Diddy didn't like it. Diddy didn't like that Biggie wanted to have his own label and do his own thing. I think Biggie felt like he had his run with Diddy and he wanted to do his own thing. And this is facts, from what I heard. I heard that he did the contract of being released from the last album, and when the LA situation happened, to just my opinion, I heard that it was all kind of like a setup. Truthfully, I heard it was a setup. I heard that yeah, that's just, I'm keeping it real. These are things that I heard. I heard that he had lack of security. Number one, he had lack of security. The security that Biggie was he normally had with him, they wasn't there. I don't know, bro. It just felt like it was a setup. But I know one thing: within the contract of the release, once Biggie passed, Diddy recounted the contract and got all his royalties and publishing and everything. Diddy got all of it once he died. Diddy, and gave his mama a little bit of nothing. That is facts. That is what I heard, and that is facts. Big old facts. Look, Diddy's in a situation right now, and I just don't think that things just happen to you. It happens for you. Why is everything crashing down on Diddy? It's a reason why. It's because you're just a dirty fucking person. Not just dirty, you're selfish. You only look out for you and yours, and it's every last one of us and our family, but it's all gravy with you and yours. So that's why when the justice situation and all that, he even responded, oh, Chop, man. Look, little daddy, I don't, you was a little baby. You really don't know what's down with the history of what your daddy quite done, honestly. Like, but that's your paw. So you're gonna take up for your family. You're gonna take up for your daddy. I get that. But Diddy did a lot of us dirty. Even his main money guy, which was Biggie. You dig? And he definitely switched up the contract when Biggie died, and these are facts. You can look it up. And what I'm saying right now, I'm not I'm not throwing Diddy under the bus. You dig? I might have it running over a leg or two, but things that I'm saying is public record. It's already out there. So all I'm doing is keeping it real. You dig? Because I was there and I experienced these things that was said. Things that I've heard. So on this art of dialogue right here, everything I'm saying, is actual factual, coming from me, you dig? And I'm not, I'm unbiased, but that is definitely what I heard about the Biggie situation. That Diddy wanted to get out of the contract. Right after that, the LA situation happened. Biggie dies. Within him dying, Diddy G-mixed the contract and made everything come to him from that last album that he had. Yep, big old facts. Big old facts. Yes, Miss Wallace died of a broken heart, and she also died with feeling a way about Diddy. Period. And that's how I feel. She passed broken hearted, shattered hearted. Period. And if I was, God rest her soul, but if I was his mom, I would have felt the same way, because Biggie devoted himself to Bad Boy, and Biggie loved Diddy, and Diddy still did him dirty. So I guess we all as artists, being under Bad Boy should have knew that was coming if he did that to, the money man, which is Biggie. Rest in peace. Just my opinion, which is facts.
Wow. Chopper City from Making a Band has just said that when Biggie died, Diddy switched his contract out. Yo, do y'all believe that? Leave it in the comments section, man. Let's talk about it. Like, I do think that Diddy's capable of doing just that. I was saying, I had a chance to look over a video of somebody reading Kim Porter's book, which came out later, they said, to be a lie. But this book disclosed and tied together so many stories to me that, for me personally, I think you have a choice to form your own opinion about something, and some of the qualities of the book, if you actually really go and listen to it, makes a lot of sense. They even spoke in that book that she was saying that Diddy had made up a plan to take Biggie to LA and off him, because Biggie was trying to go solo and Puff was mad about it. So it is documented in that book, even though they came out and said that book was fake. And to me, Diddy also has a lot of blood on his hands. He's been a guy that has been in a lot of shit since he's walked into the game. Like his first party, I think about 7 or 8 people was unalived from a trampled accident, people trampling. Something happened. Gene Deal told the story very well. But all the way up until Biggie allegedly having something to do with Tupac, all the sexual cases, Diddy is catching his karma. Now, my question, once again, leave it in the comments section. Is Diddy catching his payback? Is he catching his karma, or is this just another plot to hold a black man down? You let me know. Man, it's your boy Kaotic One. This is the KMHP TV YouTube channel where we do reactions, we drop music videos, anything that has to do with the good, the bad, the ugly of the entertainment industry. That's music, movies, whatever. You're going to hear about it right here. So until the next video, I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.